Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Scents of South Jersey. Today, what we're going to look at are some first impressions, and one of which is going to be the scent that came out in 2018 from George Zaharoff, and it is Zaharoff's Signature Pour Homme. So I want to start by thanking Average Jake Reviews, or Average Jake Fragrances, I think his Instagram handle is, and he had a giveaway on Instagram, and I actually won, and he mailed me a sample of Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme in this cool little bottle. So I just wanted to thank you for that, Jake. I'll leave the link to his channel in the description of what this video is. Again, thanks again. We had a little mishap with the mail, and he was really cool and sent me another package and added 2 other fragrances for me to try. Tom Ford Ombre Leather and Baccarat Rouge, I believe, is the other scent too, and those smell great. So I got a smell of some of these fragrances already, but this is truly, I would say my first impression. So we're gonna do 3 fragrances, and I figured I'll start with Zaharoff Pour Homme. We'll take a look at what I got it in. And again, George Zaharoff is a menswear designer, and it's like luxury brand American style. And he's got this fragrance. The bottle looks really cool. Unfortunately, I don't have it. Someone's got to tell me where I can get one. I'm not sure if they're in stores around me, but I got this here. You can take a look at that. So Zaharoff Pour Homme comes in this cap. So this is official. It's really nice. So I'm gonna give it a spray here. Great distribution on this sprayer. This is classified as a woody aromatic fragrance for men. Wow, this is really, really nice. This smells so good. It's like fruity off the bat. The notes, I had to write some down. It's kind of like a blend of notes. You got agarwood or oud, patchouli, sandalwood, Bulgarian rose, incense, myrrh, jasmine, vetiver, vanilla, lavender, black pepper, and cypress. And I definitely get like a fruity, incensey vibe right away. The opening is really, really nice. And what I did is I sprayed some on some tester strips so we could get like what the dry down might be. I put these on probably about 25 minutes ago as I was getting ready for this. And the dry down is just a little bit toned down on the fruity, but still like you can get some of that rose in there. That smells really, really good. This is a nice, nice fragrance. I got to get a bottle of this one. This is something that I would absolutely wear. I wouldn't say formal like suit and tie, but like a nice dinner. If I'm going out in the city, going to a lounge, like where you can get a couple nice drinks, you're wearing a nice button down, patterned button down, something like that. That would be the scent for this. This is a great scent. This is special occasion, but I would say maybe a formal suit and tie event would be too boring for this fragrance. I'd want to be like kind of flashy if I'm wearing this one. This is a nice fragrance. I got to get my hands on a full bottle. So first impression, this is awesome. Yeah, I'm going to keep my nose on my wrist here all day. This is, again, Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. So we'll take a look at another fragrance that I have. And this one is in, I would say, the classic style. It's going to come on, follow suit with some of the Italian barbershop fragrances that I've reviewed recently. And this is Agua Brava by Antonio Puig. So quick look at the presentation since I have it. You can see in gold lettering in the front, Agua Brava. It is looks like a tree stump or a branch. They saw it off here, so you can see that knot there. The wooden look. On the top, you don't have much going on. On the back, you have a lot of stuff, some company information written in Spanish. And on the bottom, you have your barcode, batch code, and some more brand information too. So let's take a look at the bottle. So here's the bottle for Agua Brava. So it is a green with wood cap, looks very earthy. The whole vibe to it is earthy. Agua Brava written there, as you can see. It is an eau de cologne strength. This came out in 1968, and it is a fresh, aromatic, woody sheeper. So we got the wooden cap here. You can hold it, it fits snugly. You got a golden atomizer. Yeah, man, these Antonio Puig atomizers are not that great. They just kind of go outward. They don't shoot out. I don't think the atomizer's that good, but here, let's test this one out. Different part of the arm. Wow, so the opening with this is instantly, I think, of Acqua di Selva. Acqua di Selva is the opening with this fragrance. And it got compared to, when I was doing some research, to Acqua di Selva and to another Italian classic called Pinot Silvestre, which is heavy pine scent. It's virtually all pine. It's a wonderful fragrance. The notes for Agua Brava are top notes. We've got bergamot, lemon, sage, lavender, juniper, The middle is clove, pine, thyme, bay leaf, and carnation. And the base is moss, sandalwood, patchouli, vetiver, musk, and leather. So immediately you get the bergamot and the lemon. It's like a more citrus, more lemon opening than Agua de Selva, but smells very similar. Whereas Agua de Selva is a little greener and a little more earthy. Agua Brava is definitely more on the citrus side. So I get that right away. The lemon is very strong in there in the beginning. So if we were to take a look at what I have here, the other test strip, this is the end. You can see AB there written, sorry for the glare. Now, a 25-minute dry down, Agua Brava is Pinot Silvestre. Very, very piney, very, very similar to that. So, you know, I think off the bat, my first impression of this, I like it. I think it opens up very, very similar. It's very similar to Agua de Selva and Pinot Silvestre, and those were both created before this one. So this is a little late to the game with that. But it's not Italian, it's actually Spanish. So it's like their variation of it, which makes it kind of cool. And I'm sure they have an aftershave and all the other products that go along with this one. So the opening, very similar to Agua de Selva. The dry down, very similar to Pinot Silvestre. Just a little bit of maybe a blend between both of them. That's what I could say as a good description of this one. This is a great, great daily fragrance, very masculine fragrance. It's got that classic vibe. We could wear this to the office. You could wear this just, you know, running errands. This is a day-to-day casual or office fragrance for sure. It's not offensive. It's nice. You know, I don't think it lasts that long. That may be my guess. I don't really know because I haven't really given it a good enough try. So I shouldn't say that, but my guess is this is going to be a 5-hour fragrance due to the eau de cologne concentration. And that's exactly how Agua de Selva is and Pinot Silvestre is. They don't last too long on my skin, but they're just a nice fresh burst. Probably good for the fall. So that's Agua Brava by Antonio Puig. And the last one I want to take a look at is something I've been waiting to get this for a while, and I just got this in. This is Lalique pour Homme. It's by the House of Lalique. So this is a pretty cool fragrance. We'll take a look at the box here. It is a silver box, gold frame with the kind of a textured pattern here. Lalique with this lion's head, pour Homme. On the bottom there, it is an eau de parfum concentration. And this is a 4-ounce bottle, so 125 ml on the sides. You don't have much going on. Top, you don't have much going on. And on the bottom, you got your barcode and brand info. And on the back, you have some more brand information there. This is a shiny box, guys, so sorry about that. I'm using the daylight from the window for the video. But let's take a look at the bottle. Really cool bottle. So you have a big glass bottle. You can see Lalique pour Homme there. The lion is indented in the back. It's kind of brushed glass there, so it looks present at the front here. Gold cap, nothing much on the back or the sides except for the lion, the gold cap there. And you can hold it by the cap. It does pop off. The cap's actually kind of cheap. It's just like this metal with plastic around. It's the only thing I don't like about the presentation. Distribution on this one, very good. Very good too. So let's test this one out. Wow. So the opening with this is very, very sweet. Very sweet opening. Almost a little too sweet for my liking. Let's see here. So the notes on this one, top we got rosemary, lavender, mandarin orange, grapefruit, bergamot, tangerine, and pomelo. The middle we have iris, jasmine, lily of the valley, and cedar. And the base you got sandalwood, amber, patchouli, vanilla, and oak moss. So right off the bat, I just get a very, very, very sweet fruity opening. It's almost a little too sweet for me. I don't like this opening that much. It's very almost synthetic fruit. I get kind of the mandarin orange and grapefruit and maybe some of the tangerine there. Don't really get any of the lavender. So I have this one on a card as well. So the dry down for this is again a 25 to 30, maybe 30 minutes at this point dry down. And you get more of the cedar and woods, and it becomes a little bit more of a kind of barbershop-y scent for sure. So I like the dry down on this a lot better than the opening. But it is very strong. Like I think it's eclipsed all of the other scents. So this is a pretty good fragrance so far. I think this would be best worn. You could wear this date night, you could wear this formal. I think it might be a little strong for the office, but you could definitely wear this clubbing too because of the sweetness scent. Like you want to wear this fragrance, my first impressions, you want to get noticed. You want people to smell you. This is definitely going to be that type of fragrance. So I think it's great for those occasions. And it doesn't smell bad. It's just a little sweet. I like a little bit more of the kind of earthy scents, and maybe more fougere style, where this is considered, again, a woody aromatic. This is 1997. I forgot to mention the date. But I think this one will definitely get attention. And I really, really like the dry down on it as well. The dry down's really nice. It often gets compared to Creed's Bois de Portugal, but I've smelled that once, and that's, from what I remember, very different from this, especially in the opening. But I'll have to give them a shot. So again, average Jake reviews. I kind of did all of my first impressions on these two. Gave you an idea of where I think you could wear them, what my thoughts are. Average Jake reviews. I'll have the link down there. George Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. George, if you're out there, let me know where I can get a bottle of this stuff. This stuff is awesome. Thanks so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments if you've had experience with any of the fragrance, Agua Brava, Lalique Pour Homme, or Zaharoff Signature Pour Homme. And again, thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care.